What is up, everybody? We are back, and you're going to want to watch this one today because I'm talking about the pressure of going full-time with your business, specifically being self-employed as a handyman. Now, I want to start this video by saying my experience isn't going to be the experience that everybody has. So you might be watching this video thinking, that's none of the stuff that I went through. And for some of it, I hope that that's the case. And for others, you might want to do your research. But with that being said, I started my business while I was working full-time for another company. I was doing facility maintenance for an organization, doing anything that they needed me to do, from event setup to drywall repair, wood repair, plumbing, electrical, you name it. If it needed to be done and I thought I could do it, I did it. Now, that's not the case when you start a business. Specifically in the service industry, you have to have licensing. You have to be able to legally do that work. So when I was working at my day job, that's where I started building my client base. I would do work at their homes. I would help these clients with anything that they really needed, with the exception of plumbing and electrical work, things like that, because I knew that that was outside of any licensing that I had or was going to obtain. So pretty quickly into doing work on the side, I decided to LLC my organization. I needed to be legal. So I formed an LLC for the reason of miscellaneous maintenance and repair. And in Florida, that's a handyman. So moving along, I also had to get insurance. And these aren't really the things that I thought about too much. I knew that they were there and there were things that I was going to need to do, but I didn't let them weigh me down, the pressure of it, because I knew eventually I wanted to go into business for myself. But sometimes the thing that we think is, I just need to replace the amount of money that I was making at my day job. Let's just say $600 a week. We need to replace that with $600 a week from myself, and we're good to go. But that's not really the case. There's a lot that goes into working for yourself. You have to think about a lot of other things. Like I said, forming your business, that costs money. Having insurance for your business, that costs money. Gasoline that you're going to need to drive to all these estimates to perform, to try to drum up work. The thing that your boss used to do for you, well, now you're the boss. You need to find the work. So there's a lot of other expenses that you might know about, but not really think about all the time as you start a business. And then on top of that, what are your needs of your family? What are the needs of your life? Your mortgage, your bills, your food, your water, your electric, car note, anything like that. You have to factor those things in. And when you decide to start your business and go full time with it, those are the things that apply the pressure on you. It'd be great if we could just make that amount of money we were making at our day job and have everything we had, but we don't have health insurance now. We have to buy health insurance. And those things apply the pressure. And luckily, I have a wonderful fiance who's a hard worker, who supports me and supports my dreams. And that made it easier, but it's still a lot of pressure. And with all the technical side being said, so you know about all that stuff, just me to you guys, man, it's hard. You know, it's not what you see all the time on the Facebook posts, on the advertising. It's not always how you portray yourself when you go to your clients, because you want to portray yourself in a great manner. You don't want your clients to know about all the pressure you're under. That's going to make them think that pressure might affect your work. So just me to you, man, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of self-doubt that creeps in. For me, having OCD and anxiety, I always feel like a failure. When I'm not able to do something to the very highest level, I feel like a failure. And it takes a lot of getting over that and understanding that the road to success is rocky. It's not a straight path, and it's not smooth sailing all the time. You have to be willing to take that pressure and create a diamond out of it, as catchphrasey as that sounds, you really have to. You have to take all that pressure and use it as fuel so that you get up in the morning early and you get on those websites and you make your Facebook posts and you do your advertising and not even that, but you go above and beyond and you reach out to clients who haven't even reached out to you. Reach out to organizations who might need your services. Reach out to demographics of homeowners who may need your services, and just trust in the process. It's difficult in the beginning, so if you can build your business on the side while working full time, that's the ultimate way to do it, in my opinion. And for me, COVID-19 made the decision for me. We all got laid off from our job for a few weeks, and when it was time to come back, our new task was sanitation, everything all day. And that just wasn't going to work for me. It was a long time coming. I was ready to move forward in my career path. So I went full time with it with the support of my family and luckily some saved funds. And here we are today, you know, making YouTubes about it, which is one of my favorite things to do that is connected to my business or to myself, is doing these YouTube videos. So I just wanted to jump on here today and just talk about some of the pressure, because my channel is about reality. It's about the stuff that we really deal with, and it's not all showing you guys my hats and my shirts and getting stuff done. Some of it is, man, sitting at home, racking your brain, going on the internet, following leads, chasing leads down rabbit holes, and it can be discouraging. But my advice would be advice that was given to me by one of my mentors, Alan Lee, and it is, if your dreams and your goals are bigger and greater than any of your excuses, you will be successful. It just will take time. And what that really means is all of these things that I've said today, they can be used as excuses. And if those excuses scare you more than your dream motivates you, then you might need to think about doing something else, because you're going to be challenged as a self-employed person in any industry. You're going to be challenged, and there's going to be busy times and slow times, and it's in those slow times that you have to trust and lean on your mentoring, your coaching, your systems that you've put in play, the process that you've thought through that you're implementing. You have to trust in those things. So I hope this helps somebody. Like always, like this video so other people can find it. Leave me a comment of some pressures that you feel as a self-employed person, handyman in any industry. And like always, subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up so we can keep doing cool things in our community. Thanks, guys.